Hello, and thank you for watching another episode of Truck Simulator, American Truck Simulator. Today we are going from Albuquerque, New Mexico to Houston, Texas. I'm trying to read like what the cargo is. Space container. So I guess it's just an empty container. Sounds easy. I just bought the Texas DLC because I figure why not. I don't know if I'm gonna buy the Kansas one. I don't know what the next state they're gonna roll out for. You can tell they're slowly working their way east. I was worried for a second we didn't have any sound. Oh well, for once we got like an easy exit. I always hate it when they got like these incredibly bizarre exits. I don't know what that thing is. Looks like some kind of weird container that I've never seen before. I'm just waiting to see if the ply here changes on this exit. Apparently we're supposed to go this way. Wait a second. I'm on the railroad tracks. Yeah, we gotta go out this way. So it's 10 o'clock in the morning and we got about better than 2/3 of a tank. I'll tell you, for once we got a truck that's got some pretty good visibility. And I like the way it steers. One would think they all steer the same, but apparently they don't. Anybody coming? No. Oh, I didn't see that guy. He snuck out behind the tree. And this is about a 15-hour journey. So will this take an hour? I don't know. Right now it's like, in real time, it's 9:30 at night. By about 10:30, I'll be about falling asleep, so. I'm gonna have to get the GPS up there because you don't see it anywhere else on here. I wonder how many accidents and tickets I'll get in this journey. I think on the last one I was like rubbing my eye and I got into like a horrendous accident. But I got into one like way before this where like the truck, like it happened like within the first 15 minutes and the truck was like stalling for the next hour and a half. I'm just checking my mic. Just making sure my mic's on, that's all. For added realism, they should put like a temperature. Should tell you what the temperature is outside. Texas gets pretty darn hot. I spent a few months there in 2000. I went to Shepherd Air Force Base, which is in Wichita Falls, Texas, for my 3-level training. By the way, I am a military veteran. I would appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel. Every subscriber is appreciated. Yeah, the last one I did was the port in Seattle, and I had a heck of a time finding the drop-off, because you follow the GPS, you ain't seeing the drop-off. Now apparently this is like an update, and I can tell you, thus far, nothing, it's not twitchy at all. Because I was thinking about getting a whole nother computer, because my computer, it's a game machine, but it's about 1.5 years old, and you know, I noticed it was getting laggy in certain parts. I'm like, well, maybe I need a new machine, because it was driving me crazy. And I could also use another computer in my garage, so I could move this one down to the garage and, you know, have a new one up here. But I was watching somebody else, and he was having the same issues. He was running the Kansas one, and he was having the same issues. Oh, shoot. The real test is going to be... Whoa. These cars come up fast, don't they? The real test is going to be... the flashing lights. See, every time I come up to like a traffic stop or something, or construction, and there's flashing lights, the graphics card really doesn't like that at all. I've noticed that. Every time I see flashing lights, the computer starts getting twitchy. I am planning a potential real road trip at some point. I'd like to go down to Florida, then from Florida to Louisiana, then up through Tulsa, and maybe to Colorado. Probably would help if I turned on my turn signal. But that's when I buy my next car. My current car is about 200,000 miles on it, so I'm not gonna push it. My feeling is when I get to 230, the transmission's gonna eventually go. It's a 2013 Chevrolet Camaro. And one thing that upsets me is I got so many dents in it from other people hitting my car while it's in the parking lot. Last month, I noticed there was like a new dent in the top left front left panel, and you know, I thought it happened at the Berlin Farmers Market, where I spend about half of my free time wheeling and dealing with the jewelry people, and because like the one Friday I was there for like 3 hours, another Saturday I was there 3 hours, and one of the employees was like, you know, you should really have the cops come out and check the footage. And I'm like, well, if they get a make or model, what's the point? They're like, no, they got license plate readers. So they gave me the non-emergency number, and I called the Berlin police, and they sent out 3 guys, and they're more than happy to look. They're more than happy to look, because I guess like I had a previous experience with them like a few years ago. I was at like a red light in Berlin, and my car sits kind of low, and you know, there's like an Escalade in front of me, and that car sits kind of high. And this chick, she was like, you know, I want to get into the next lane. So she threw her SUV in reverse. Not that she was going all that fast, I was honking. But she didn't hear me, and she hit the front of my car. And this was at a red light, at a complete stop. So, you know, I called the Berlin police out. And she admitted to it. And they wrote her like a bunch of tickets. And I'm like, you know, if she admitted to it, she could easily say I hit her. There'd be nothing I could do about it. But she actually told the truth, which was amazing. And I told the cops, I said, if she's being truthful, don't write her like a pile of tickets. Like, give her something like nominal. You know, they probably gave her like a half a dozen points or something. But I digress. But when I called them last month to come out to check the footage, you know, they sent 3 guys out because they're anxious to write tickets. And I would have loved that the payment paid, the damage paid for. I got like an informal estimate that said it would be about $3,000. But my neighbor, you know, he's like, well, I could just bend that thing back with like a rod or something. Of course, if they gave me the money, they're not going to just give you the money. I mean, you got to go to like an auto body place and they pay the auto body place. But they're, my neighbor's going to try and bend that panel back with like a rod or something like that when the weather gets warmer. Not now, it's like 15 degrees. And I'll tell you what, it's not really that noticeable either. Because usually I gotta tell people, and once you tell them, they see it. You know, this being Texas, I gotta believe, like, once you get out of the city, the road system is not that complicated. Come on, zoom out. We're just looking. Hey, look, we will go through Wichita Falls. That's cool. I wonder if I'll actually recognize anything. M. I hate when it does this. Yeah, I got the Colorado DLC. That was the one I paid for. I think I got Utah too. I think it's gonna be a while before I buy Kansas. I'm gonna hope it goes down in price. I mean, I've driven through Kansas. There ain't much there. Yeah, I went to Wichita Falls for my Air Force Technical School, but I went to Lawton, Oklahoma for my Army basic training. I was in the Army before I was in the Air Force. I've met several people, actually 2, that have been in like 4 different branches. Don't ask me about that one. What's going on up here? Why is traffic all slow? Usually I think it's like a trick, like they're trying to get me to go into the left lane. So I switch in the left lane so somebody can hit me in the left lane, like the programmers are throwing curveballs at you. I think they could get a little bit more creative. Like, for example, like one time I was driving to Florida. I mean, I was like on the big interstate, and I almost hit this guy who was pushing a lawnmower, I guess like his neighbor's house was like on the other side of the interstate, and he was pushing a lawnmower like across the interstate, and I almost hit him. This is like around dusk or whatever. And I would like to see ghost cars. Like every 1,000 miles, you should see like a phantom car, like at night. That submarine game I had, Silent Hunter, they had that in there. If you sailed for like a couple thousand hours, you'd see like at nighttime, you'd see the Jolly Roger. So we're like at half a tank now. Sleep light is out. It's only 2 o'clock. I ran out of gas actually on the last mission. I think I was literally probably like a couple blocks from the gas station, and I had to get like an emergency fuel delivery. I've said it on previous videos, they should sell advertising on the side of the road. It's probably cheaper than actual. Well, I mean, a real billboard, you're gonna get more visibility. I don't know if you would. I guess it would depend on how many people are playing this game. I mean, there's less traveled roads at billboards. But if put a McDonald's one up there with a coupon code, you know? They could put advertisements on the loading menu too. They could probably make an extra $1 billion of revenue off this game. Looks like we're getting some rain soon. Looks like a storm is a-brewing. Some beautiful country out here. No wonder the Ewings like it so much. Still in New Mexico, actually. I gotta start thinking about my next gas fill up. It looks like we got one like right here. I don't know if it's because of the Texas DLC, but this is like the smoothest. It's probably the smoothest truck I've driven so far in this game. I'm a little perplexed here. I'm not seeing a refueling icon. This is definitely a gas station. I'm just going to pull in and see what happens. Wow. I mean, according to this, there's like another fueling thing. Shit. I hate it when that happens. Don't you know they put this crap here just to hang you up? Wow, they really did a great job hiding this. Is somebody honking at me? I guess they can't get out of their car? I don't know. I'm gonna pull into the sleep thing because I'm already here. Right. Yeah, they say the stars at night are big and bright, deep in the heart of Texas. But I can tell you, having been in Oklahoma and camping out at nighttime in Oklahoma, it's from somebody from New Jersey. It's remarkable the amount of stars you see compared to the ones you see in New Jersey. I mean, it's incredible. That would be my turn. I got 33 hours to deliver this. according to this, it's 8 hours of driving. Yet we're apparently in Texas. We just hit the Texas border. You notice games like realistic, like when you pull in a gas station, you automatically feel the like your mind saying, you know, I really want to buy some M&Ms. I wonder if the pricing on these gas station updates will like real time. We got a problem here. It seems to me this is the course we're supposed to take. It's a little dicey here. I'm just gonna coast. Probably merge into the right lane. I know there's another car back there. Yes, there he is.